Hi, everybody.
Okay, let's get started.
Okay.
What was the first instrument you played, and how old were you when you started playing it?
Well, when I was in the 7th grade, I started playing trumpet. And that was kind of the first instrument I officially learned how to play. I had doodled on some piano growing up a little bit, but never really took lessons before. So trumpet was my first lesson in 6th grade, or 7th grade.
Okay, how many instruments do you play now?
Well, proficiently, of course, I play trumpet, and I can play some baritone and tuba. Those are pretty good for me. Play a little guitar and bass guitar as well. But I can fiddle with all the instruments a little bit.
Okay, cool. Do you have any secret talents?
Well, I can wiggle my ears if that, I don't know if you can see that. All right.
Cool.
Yeah, that's all I got.
When did you decide you wanted to be a band teacher?
Yeah, you know what? It was in my senior year of high school. I kind of decided that it was the time where I recognized that I wanted to be a band director. I had made some choices growing up and going through high school of different things I thought I wanted to be, and it went from everything being a lawyer to being a sound engineer, and then finally I realized I really enjoyed music and really enjoyed the band activity, and decided band director was for me, and I've not regretted it.
Cool. What is your favorite memory from your high school band days?
Oh yeah, well, you know what? It was kind of neat. My first year with the marching band, we actually won the state championship,
wow,
which was a really neat experience. So it was really exciting. We went all the way to the big final game. It was great because the band came together. We would create pennants and little signs and whatnot for each game coming up, and it was just really kind of a cool, neat experience.
What is the hardest part about being a band director?
You know, I guess the hardest part is trying to always do exactly what is needed to do every single time, and being able to help every person as equally as you possibly can. There's so many kids and there's so many things that you want to do for everybody, and helping every single person to be their very best is a challenge, but that's our goal.
And we do a great job in doing so.
I think so.
How important do you think color guard is to the band?
You know, it's so easy for people to assume the color guard is secondary, but I don't think so. It's even. It's exactly the same importance as having a trumpet player or having a soloist in the front ensemble. Every single part that we play on the field has a color match and a routine match that goes with it from the guard and the auxiliaries, and that is exactly what music can be. It's a musical representation of what we're playing. If you don't have both in the marching art, then you're not really getting the full activity. So I think that you have to look at them equally.
Mm-hmm. Who has inspired you most in your life?
You know, my grandfather was probably the person that really I always looked up to the most, and he always encouraged me and helped me so much to be who I am today. So my grandfather for sure.
That's sweet. Who is your favorite musician?
Wow, I've got so many great ones, but I would have to say the one growing up would have been Louis Armstrong. Great jazz musician, singer, and trumpet player, just a fantastic musician. So I grew up listening to him a lot as a kid.
Where did you go to college?
I went to Troy University over in Alabama. So I was there for 4 years, got in, and was able to get through, get a degree, and came over here to Georgia.
Cool. What accomplishments are you most proud of?
You know, it's not really about me accomplishing much. I appreciate and I love it when I see the students succeed. So if I see students be successful at whatever they do and have a great show or perform well or place well in a competition or just have a fantastic concert, I mean, that's all the reward I really look for. It's not about me.
Mm-hmm. When you're having a bad day, how do you make yourself feel better?
I enjoy the ride home. I'll turn, hop in the truck and I'll head home and I'll turn on some music and just kind of take my time and sit back and listen a little bit and just unwind a little bit as we go into the evening. So that ride in the truck is usually a good place for me to unwind.
That's good. I've watched you devote yourself to the long hours involved to making our band great. I know it takes a lot of dedication. What are your favorite things about being a high school band director?
It's the kids. I mean, I enjoy spending time with everybody and having an opportunity to work with them towards great goals. And I really enjoy just learning and getting better. We as adults are still figuring out things and finding new ways and trying to learn to be better at what we do. And I enjoy that. So I think having students that challenge you and push you to be better and really learning from that, that's exciting for me. So I enjoy that.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for letting me interview you.
Well, you're very welcome. You better go get it. We're proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you for all the votes. Bye, guys.